So, Italy up against Australia. In Italy, the Italians are coming off a good win over Georgia. They're kind of immediate rival in terms of the world rankings. And Australia have just lost to the team that they usually can be sure they'll get a win against, and that was Wales. First time they've lost to them in about 13 years. So, in theory, the Italians are on the up. The Aussies are on the way down at the minute. But the bookies have got this one being a pretty one-sided game. In terms of lineups, I'll put the teams in the description so you guys can have a look. But the Italian team is pretty much unchanged. It's only Jayden Hayward, who's in for Sperandino at fullback. So he used to play for the Western Force. I've seen a bit of him. He's a solid player. He's not Israel Folau, who is the Aussie fullback for this one. With Adamesh the Cooper coming back into the side. Folau's moving to 15. Adamesh the Cooper's on the right wing. And debutant Jordan Petaia's on the left wing. So there's a few changes around that Wallabies squad. Compared to the Italian team, they've really shifted things up. In terms of recent history, well, in terms of all-time history, the Italians have never beaten the Wallabies, so it's another one of those kind of monkey off the back things for the Italians to be targeting. And for the Aussies, it's just about putting in a good shift and getting a result, because, as I said, it's been a pretty poor 2018 for Cheika and his boys. Although Raylene Castle, who's the head of the AIU, has said basically Cheika's job is safe until the 2019 World Cup. So all that speculation is apparently pointless. But I suppose if they lose here, that story will rear its ugly head again. But as I said, it's a pretty much unchanged Italian team. Allan is at 10, Campagnaro is at 13, so it's not all their strongest players, who I think some of them are not available, but it's still a pretty solid looking team. For the Wallabies, as I said, lots of changes. Jake Gordon's also debuting along with Petaia. He's getting a run in at 9. He plays for the Waratahs, so he's usually inside Bernard Foley, but Foley's at 12, so Gordon's got a new kind of relationship to form with his 10, and that's Matt Tamua this week. So with Tamua at 10, Foley at 12, it means Kurt Lebiel is riding the pine for this week. It's been a while since he's done that. Phipps is out of the squad entirely. Front row is also a wee bit changed. Folau Fainga'a is the hooker instead of Tolulatu. Polota-Nau is on the bench there. Tupou and Sio, the props. So we'll see if they can kind of up their game. Tupou's yet to really fire from the number 3 jersey. He's looked more impressive when he's come on as a sub, so we'll see if he can kind of put in a good shift from the start. Some areas unchanged though, so Hooper's still at 7, Pocock's still at 8. The second row is still unchanged, Rodder and Coleman. So a few changes, but still some things the same. The bookies have got Australia by 17, so they're saying that they're going to be pretty hard to beat, and the Italians are not going to get that monkey off the back this week. What do you guys think, though? Is that a pretty fair spread, or do you think it could be a bit closer than that? As I said, Australia's not in the best form, but named a pretty strong team, so every week I keep saying I'm waiting for them to click. Maybe this is the week. Is Hannigan playing? No Ned Hannigan, so maybe Aussie fans will be a little bit happier with that news. As I say, you guys let me know your thoughts on the squads in the description, how you think this game's going to go, and yeah, I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.